Solve by completing the square. T squared minus 18t plus 3 equals 0. When we complete the square with t squared minus 18t, we're going to be figuring out the constant term that we need, and we currently have a constant term of 3, which isn't the right one. So in general, what we're going to do with these problems is we're going to get rid of the constant term before we complete the square, just so that it's moved out of the way. To do that, we're going to subtract 3 on both sides of the equation. This leaves the t squared minus 18t on the left and gives us a negative 3 on the right. Now we're going to complete the square. The coefficient on t is negative 18. We divide that by 2 to get negative 9. And when we square negative 9, we end up with 81. So we're going to add 81 to both sides of this equation. Now on the left-hand side, we have a perfect square trinomial, so we can factor this as the square of a binomial. T squared minus 18t plus 81 is t minus 9 squared. And on the right, negative 3 plus 81 is 78. At this point, we can use the square root property to take the square root of both sides. When we take the square root of the left-hand side, that gives us t minus 9. And on the right, we end up with plus or minus root 78. 78 is not a perfect square, so we can't take the square root. And it doesn't contain any perfect square factors, so we can't simplify it at all. So all we can do left is solve for t. To do that, we need to get rid of the 9 by adding 9 to both sides. This gives us the t alone on the left, and on the right we have 9 plus or minus the square root of 78. And so this is our final answer. T equals 9 plus or minus the square root of 78.